A survey by the National Garden Scheme found almost 3/4 of us feel happier and more relaxed in a garden. The scheme, which is behind the little yellow signs that pop up at this time of year, gives a fabulous opportunity to glimpse over the fence and be inspired, or just to enjoy, private gardens, raising money for charity at the same time. This year, 2 gardens in Horsell offer a luscious double take. Sue and Andy Freeman are opening their Birch Cottage garden to the NGS for the first time on Sunday the 22nd of June. Is it a daunting prospect to invite strangers in?
We open normally for the local safari, so when we were asked to join this trio, we were quite flattered, I think. We'll see how it goes.
So it's very much a labour of love, Andy?
It is, yes. We've been here 7 years and we've cut things back and seen what's grown and gradually replaced things, and we're getting it to as we like it now, but things change all the time.
Weather.
Every year, the weather affects plants. Every year something different comes up and we change our view on it, take it out and start again. But we're getting there and we enjoy it.
Is it fair to ask what your favourite part of the garden is, Sue?
Part of me thinks actually the little, what some people call the Japanese bit behind in the yew, but we never really find the time to just go and sit there because it's so peaceful. I like that, but the roses I think are my favourite, actually. They're just so lovely, and because a lot of them are old roses, they've got a beautiful scent, and you just get this lovely aroma when you walk through.
Yes. I think my favourite spot is the patio, sitting down after a long hard day in the garden with a glass of wine.
Looking at it all down the garden. Yeah.
Do you get much opportunity for that?
Not really, no.
Probably more once we've opened, because then we can relax slightly, and it'll be up to how we would like to have it. But
Yes,
no, up until we open, it's full
That's
on.
what's happened with the local safari. We work hard for a couple of months getting it right, and then sit down for the rest of the summer and enjoy it.
Yes.
And what do you hope people will take away from visiting your garden?
Well, some ideas.
I hope they'd be inspired to do something in their own garden. Because when we go around the local garden safari, we always see something we like and think where we could put that in our garden. So hopefully people will get some ideas and take some inspiration, and however big their garden is, do something with it and enjoy it.
And I think also because it's little rooms that you're never quite sure what you're going to come across, people do say, oh wow, you know, so hopefully there's a few wow factor bits.
I'd agree.
And I'll finish this week as well.
Lots more deadheading as well.
I think we'll be able to pick the gooseberries so we can take that down.
I don't know.
It's not the most elegant.
Not really right. Still a bit more to do.
And those lily things. Lilies.
Oh, there we are.
Well, I would take these out because the bees love them.
Just down the road in Horsell is the picture-perfect Grade 2 listed cottage of Mel and Celia Keenan, celebrating their 9th year of opening to the public. A garden which even now keeps Celia awake at night.
This lovely rose tree was in the front, and I moved it in here to go specifically on that arch because it was in the wrong place in the front garden, and it survived all those years ago when we first moved in. Our soil is not the best soil for roses, so I'm always putting muck in it to make it. But these have survived, they're nice. And I love geraniums, which are those over there, the long-lasting ones, the blue ones.
I guess, you know, a bit like a mother with children, you're not supposed to have favourites, but
No.
do you?
My favourite probably are the geraniums, because they flower all the year. From when they start flowering, they flower continually. And, well, probably roses as well. Just anything that grows.
And you said you started pretty much from a blank canvas.
Yes.
What was your inspiration, though?
The inspiration was, I don't like squares, so I wanted curves. So I just love curves, to the disgust of my husband, who has to mow, which has to mow the lawn. So I think we started there and then worked back. There was no beds at all. We've cut all the beds out. There was nothing. It was just grass.
But the concept of curves is quite important for Celia's design,
Yes,
isn't
it's
it?
my design.
Everywhere you'll see things are curved. The dovecot, putting this scree in around the dovecot was quite an interesting project.
How long did that take?
Well, it took 3 days, 4 days. 4 days
4
work
days,
to actually
yes.
get it right with the stone set in. But the dovecot's been, as I say, it was a present, a silver wedding present, and we really get a lot of pleasure out of it.
Yeah, we do.
It's a central feature.
It's your passion?
My passion, my hobby. And I'm always learning as well, even now.
A relatively small garden is high maintenance.
Yes.
There's nothing straightforward. And as Celia said, she's always introducing new plants and moving things around. And my understanding is that is one of the main pleasures out of gardening. It's a changing landscape. It's a bit like living next to a river or something. It's different all of the time. So, but we get a lot of fun out of it, don't we?
When I go to sleep, I'll think, oh, I wonder what I could do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Last year, the NGS raised a stunning £2.1 million for charity, giving visitors unique access to some of Surrey's loveliest secret gardens.